Good evening. Hello. My name is Curtis Melton, a senior at Mushin College Prep. I attended Mushin for all 4 years, and I could say that it's a very interesting experience for those who have not experienced it yet. And tonight, I will focus my lecture on using your talent. Freshman year, I tried out for the Mushin College Prep basketball team. I knew I was going to have an automatic spot because me being who I am, I feel I am the best player to play the game at Mushin. No offense to anybody who thinks differently, but that's just my personal experience and preference to myself. I like to think highly of myself. So I came in freshman year with an 8th grade mentality. I understood that basketball was not only a physical game, but it was a mental game. So I came in freshman year with an 8th grade mentality. I didn't get a lot of time because of this, and I had problems scoring. I had great defense, though, according to Mr. Cleves and Mr. Allen, and I didn't think I was being utilized correctly where I thought my talents was and where they thought my talents was. Come to realize that they were right about my talents. I was lacking some attributes that was needed to play at a high school level. So consulting with my mother and my brother, I was told by my mother that I should quit playing basketball altogether. But that wasn't an option for me because I loved the game so very much. So dear. It was so dearly to me. It was like your grandmother or your daddy, you know. But my brother told me if I wanted to keep doing it, stick it out, and it was going to be better in the end. And that's what I did. I stuck it out. So I knew that in order to get my talents to where I needed them to be, I had to work on it. Coming from 8th grade, backtracking a little bit, I received a participation award. 2nd place medal is silver now. Silver. Not gold. We ain't get there yet. And this trophy. Okay. So, it's coming back sophomore year. Well, the summer of sophomore year, I was in the gym, got a membership to Export, and I was working hard in the gym, summer, night in, night out with my brother. And coming in that fall, I went to tryouts, and I was overall pleased with what I could do, more than I could do last year. But I guess the coaches ain't see it like that. They felt I needed some more developmental things to work on. So they put me on the JV program, which was the first time they used the JV program in the 3 years it was open. So I wasn't too pleased with that because I felt that I put in all of this work to get to where I was at and to be put on JV. And I was disgusted with it. I was straight disgusted. And I didn't appreciate that. So I talked with my brother again. He told me, show them what you can do, and they'll make their decision afterwards. So I went the season playing under Mr. Allen's friend, Allen Ferguson. He was a pretty cool coach, laid back. And he was one of my role models for that year. I looked up to him. He was someone I wanted to be like, muscle tone-wise, game-wise, simple as that. And yeah, so I did my thing. I was the captain on JV, led my team to the championship round the playoffs, where we was going to go to the championship and win our first championship, but things got sidetracked because Mr. Allen saw that I developed to the point where he wants me back on the varsity team. He took me back. I had to watch my team lose one of their scoring dynamics, me. And they were basically in chaos. They lost first round. They didn't have the pieces they needed to win. But being on varsity, I showed my true talents. I became a real scorer, a KD as you would put it, as of today modern world. And I set the milestone in Mushin for the highest points of 36. against Golder College Prep at Kelly Hall on the Chicago West Side area. I was acknowledged for this at the end of the season with this award, the second team all-conference player for the Noble Street Charter School Network. And this meant something. This meant a lot to me. It meant a lot. But as you can see, somebody wrote on it, Irvin. He was a hater, but it's okay. But yeah, I basically worked hard for that. Worked hard for that piece of paper. And it meant more than a piece of paper to me at that point. It meant a whole nother level. I had more work to do for myself to prove that I was at the top tier of my game. So junior year, you know, the summer of junior year, I was a little conceited with myself. I felt that I accomplished that to a certain point, that I could accomplish anything, but work needed to be put into that, and which I didn't put into it. So I struggled junior year. I scored single-digit points, nothing double, nothing over 10. It was like freshman year all over again, and I had just worked so hard to get to this level of play that I needed to be at to just backtrack to freshman year. I didn't get any acknowledgments junior year, so that was a shame. So summer of junior year, going into my senior year, I was confronted with Mr. Allen throughout the summer because we needed a captain, for one, a dynamic scorer, a leader, and someone who could just be the go-to guy. And I was up for that challenge, and I had to put in the work for that role to be occupied. So I worked in the gym. I worked on scoring, defense, but the defense didn't really show up. But my left hand, this was the weakness of my senior year, and it basically held me back from like 10 to 12 more points that I could have scored in the game. But nevertheless, I was able to finish the year out strong as a captain, averaging double-digit points this season, and just setting myself as a scorer and leaving my name in the Noble history as someone who couldn't be stopped really in a game. I frustrated coaches, players, and referees because, I mean, I'm just me. I was just that good this year. And to prove that I was that good, I got a gold medal that says Noble Street Conference Basketball Tournament, first all-conference 2013-2014 year. And basically, it just glowed up from there. I had to glow up one day. That's it. Thank you for listening.